Okay, I'm back after a brief cat break. Okay, so, oh, here is another one I got from the lounge that I visited, which I can't think of what it's called right now. Something, it's on Yuma Court, 310 Lounge or something like that, I don't know. But I have video of that place as well. Not a very long video. It's a pretty small little establishment to go in and chill and enjoy your cannabis products. I kind of needed a space like that when I got there because I couldn't get into my room and I didn't have anything to do. So it gave me something to do for the hours and hours that they wouldn't even let me on the property at this horrible, horrible hotel. Even though I had my reservations months in advance, they were so abrasive and just standoffish towards any idea of like helping or looking out for the safety of the person who's your client. So yeah, that's ridiculous that they won't even let you stand on the property until it's time for your room. So this is a werewolf prince. This is a comic made by an independent author. A sorbet mystery. I don't know if it even says the author. Just by Sorbet Mystery. And it is an LGBTQ book. Check out a bunch of LGBTQ buttons there also, and a couple stickers. So I'm not sure what Sorbet Mystery is. That's a person, that looks like that's a person's name. I don't know, why Sorbet Mystery? Who knows? That's mysterious. So I got a bunch of these X-Men comics, which are back issues now. I kind of paid a little more for them, but they were also 60% off. So then I paid a lot less for them again. So I got a bunch of these and filled this collection in. I got the missing Rorschach that I needed. And then I didn't get all of each character. I just got like 2 issues of each character to kind of check them all out. I got 3 of Silk Spectre because 2 of them are autographed, I noticed, by Amanda Connor. So she is the illustrator, she's the illustrator for the Silk Spectre comics, and these 2 are both autographed. So I bought those. And this one is Osmodeus, who was kind of like the other super-powered Watchmen, other than maybe Rorschach, but mostly Dr. Manhattan. So Osmodeus was like the other super-powered one. And then I got 1 issue of Minutemen and 1 issue of Night Owl. And I'm gonna see how they are, if I really like the book that much. If I wanna get the rest of them and fill in the collection, now I have a decent start on it. So that was my haul. Didn't really get that much stuff. Oh, and I got 2 G1 Transformers from Mile High Comics in Denver. And I got the Transformers, the G1 Transformers I got were the all plastic version of Blast Off, the Combaticon, to form Bruticus. He makes the one arm, I forget which one. The left arm, possibly. And I got, oh, what is the other thing? He's a little pretender guy. He's like a scorpion, I don't know. It's a little scorpion inner shell pretender robot. That was pretty cool. So that is everything that I have for you right now. I don't have the binder with my Adore Delano stuff, but I'll probably go over all that in another video when I put the clips together from out in Colorado. So as you can tell, I'm beat. My foot is broken. I can't talk anymore. I'm falling asleep in public, and that's going to be the conclusion of this episode until I get the rest of the footage compiled and uploaded. So thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and peace. Greetings and welcome to another unboxing review. I have a whole bunch of items. I just got back from Denver to see Adore Delano and Meow Wolf and a bunch of other things. And it was really good. The other opening acts were really good as well as Adore Delano. Ruby Moon, I think, and Aaron Stereo. They were both really excellent, and they're like local to the Denver area, I think, or at least they perform there regularly. So I have a lot of stuff. I already opened this one. This was a set of 4 retro ponies, which I have 5 of them already. But I was missing Applejack, so it also has Twilight Spark on it. And I have not seen Applejack at all in the box, so I bought this set. I think it was like $35, $40, but whatever. I'm going to resell these 3. And then I have Applejack here, which I'm going to add to my collection. This is actually the least favorite of the main 6 ponies for me, but this is like one of the ones that was from the G1 series that survived all the way to the G4 series now. So Applejack is a big fan favorite, and that's why that was such a rare one. Oh my god, the traveling. I'm not suited for traveling by rail and bus, especially across the country. That's why I'm having a Yingling traditional lager. It tastes like home. It makes me feel safe again. That was kind of a nightmare. It was exciting going out there on the train and everything, but it's too physically exhausting for me. So even though I'm having a sip of that, that's my only beverage, and I'm watching Gatsby, and I'm having that beverage tonight. That's the only one. But I just had to get a bunch of my medicine since I was out at Williamsport. That's where the bus dropped me off. So while I was there, that's where the dispensary is that I frequent one of them. So I got myself some cannabis products because I didn't know how much I had at home or if I had any. So I got these black cherry good news troches, sweet troches, 10 milligrams of THC, 5 milligrams CBN, and they are delicious. I already had one of those. And what I was told by the girl at the desk is that you want to let these dissolve, especially under the tongue. You don't want to chew them up, which I did. I let it dissolve in my mouth. I also got this. This is called Da Funk, and it's 0.5 gram. It's a Cresco cartridge. Cresco makes really excellent cartridges, especially the liquid live resin. Those are the only ones I go for anymore. The distillates, all the other stuff just does not affect me well. So liquid live resin and Cresco is like a brand that I really like. It's a really good brand for me. And I also got this as the Indica liquid live resin. This is Astropop, and this is a 1 gram cartridge. So let me go ahead and open them and show you because I'm going to need to tomorrow morning anyway. I'm not going to try these yet because I don't need to. It's my medicine. I'll do it in the morning when I need it. So that's what the 1 gram Cresco cartridges look like. And they're really nice. Supply and Select are some other really good ones. Matter is another good brand. I don't know, there's a lot of good brands. So this one is Blueberry Space Cake. And that's again liquid live resin, 0.5 milligrams, 76% THC. This one was 79% THC. This is also a sativa. I plan on probably needing a lot of sativas in the next couple of weeks. I have a lot of stuff to do throughout the day. So I'm going to need this to keep me moving. And I got a Blue Dream, which we were discussing genetic drift, which is a term that I learned from Al in Colorado from the Seed and Smith family tour, which I'm going to be posting videos of all these places in Colorado later. But in the Seed and Smith family tour, they were telling us, and he mentioned specifically Blue Dream because it was a big favorite. It was like one of the best strains like a couple of years ago. But over a few years of breeding it over and over and working with it under the conditions that they make them grow the plants in and stuff like that, all these different factors made this plant turn from being an indica plant to turning into a sativa plant. So it just switched. It basically had a sex change by itself. Well, not necessarily, but kind of a similar concept. It went from being one type of plant to the other type of plant, just all through evolution. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and unbox a couple other things. Oh, here's this cartridge. Since it's nighttime and I am gonna need to start chilling out soon, I'm gonna take a puff of this and let you know how it is. It's the Blueberry Space Cake. The girl that gave it to me seemed really excited for me to get it. She seemed really happy at my purchase. So I might go back and leave her some kind of feedback thing. I don't know, she was nice. That is a very smooth, it's nice and light. It has the hints of blueberry terpenes. That's yummy. That's going to be a good one. I have to be careful with ones like that because I might want to try to take it too many times. But I don't think I will tonight. Hopefully it'll work and it'll like just kind of put me to sleep. That's kind of what I like the most out of my indicas. I don't want an indica that's going to make me like want to eat a lot or anything like that. Or like maybe if it would make me want to have sex or something, I don't know. But I would want to do one that would make me. I don't like cannabis that makes me get the munchies. Okay. So this is shipping item from Allude LLC, Cambridge Road Street, Pinebrook, New Jersey. I have no idea what's in here. I forget what I bought. Let's see what it is. It's as much a mystery to me as it is to you. Oh, it's not that exciting. It's a practical item. There's a USB-C extension cord, 2 of them. I forget. Oh, I don't know. I think I need them for my new computer for something. But they're going to come in very useful because that's really annoying, the USB-C cord. This is something I shipped to myself from Denver, so I know what's in here. This came from Mile High Comics, which I have, again, a lot of copious amounts of video of Mile High Comics, and it's going to be going into the reviews later on. This feels like a DVD, but I could be wrong. I want to see what it is. I didn't get my package from Adore the Lawn yet, but I do have a binder here that I'd like to show you. pause the video to get better. So here's a couple new DVDs. Oh, this is 2 of the same DVDs because I got one just for resale. Well, so my tastes and things have kind of shifted lately since I'm transitioning. This is a movie that I saw on Netflix and I just related to it so much because I also was very passionate about gymnastics and dancing when I was very young, and I learned a lot about ballet and stuff from my grandmother and from watching it on TV. And so I really enjoyed this and the angle of like pushing yourself to be more flexible and skinnier. And so this movie really was kind of eye-opening for me, so that's why I got 2 of them. So the actor in this is Victor Polster, and it is directed, or it's a film by Lucas Dont. And this is a French movie? Belgium? But it's based on a true story, so if you haven't ever seen it, check it out because it is actually based on a true story. And it was a really good movie. What else do I have? What's in this box? I still don't know. It's new to me too. I thought this was going to be something else. Oh, I have another small thing I opened up here. And I'll explain to you. I have a custom project I'm working on. It involves more ponies. So this might be a rare thing. Quasi-rare. I already have one. I saw 2 of them. I wanted to get the other one too. It's not the rare thing I thought it was. Let me see. I don't recall buying that. Okay, we're gonna wait. It's another pony. I have a lot of ponies. Most of them are for resale. These small ponies are for a custom project. Okay, so if you haven't seen them, they have these at the Dollar Tree. And this is a disassembled cardboard box because I'm going to scan this and I'm going to custom it, and I'm going to put different ponies on the cover. Like I'm going to put Princess Celestia there instead of Sunny Star Scout, or I'm going to put Luna there instead of Sunny Star Scout. So I have a couple of these that I have disassembled and flattened that I can just scan them, and then I'm going to be able to just print them out and make my own boxes. And then once I have my own boxes, since these figures are translucent, it's made of like a translucent plastic, they're pretty much the same size as these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these boxes with different pictures and put these ponies in them and just kind of make my own little custom crystal princess pony collection to go along with my Dollar Tree collection and make it an even number, since they only made 5 of them, which was really annoying. So I have an additional 5 here, so now I'll have 10 ponies. So there's all 4 of the princess ones, from biggest to smallest maybe, I don't know. This one, Princess Twilight, Princess Luna. And I don't know what these are actually called, the glitter translucent, whatever weird variant these are of the Hasbro blind bag ones. I don't know what they're called necessarily. And they had like a pearlized version. I don't know. I think these are just like glitter ponies or something. I don't know. And again, Celestia. That one kind of looks the best and has the best feel. The other ones seem a little too small. They should have just made them all this size. This should still fit in my box. They're a little bit smaller than these. That's all right, it won't matter because they're going to stay inside the box. And they got this guy. Shining Armor, it's Twilight's brother. All right, so that's for a fun little quick custom project I'm going to do someday. Again, so that I don't have a set of 5, I'll have a more rounded out set of 10 figures. Oh, I gotta put my movie back here. I have to stop it. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Okay, so this is my dispensary that I went to tonight. And I usually go to a place called Curaleaf, which is another really good dispensary. But yeah, it's their logo. They give you little pamphlets about your medicine each time. All right, it's actually kind of fun. I don't know, some of these are kind of funny. Some of your side effects: red eyes, dry mouth. Okay, that's a little bit on the nose, don't you think? I know, given that you're gonna get a little bit of red eyes and dry mouth if you have to. Well, I don't know. I don't think I really do that much. Maybe dry mouth a little bit, but not red eyes so much because I don't smoke. I just vape it. So my eyes typically just look clear. So I got here a Princess Celestia Mystery Mini, Funko Mystery Mini figure. And I only bought it because it was really cheap and I'm going to resell it. It's a really nice figure though. I already have one of these, so I don't need another one. But I really like the feel of these. They're super durable. Has a nice weight to it. It feels like an art piece. Like a little mini art piece. So that is going back in the box for resale also. So I'm having some weird issues ever since I was traveling. My arm, like, I'm having trouble keeping it up all the way. Like, it's super tired. Like, it just wants to pull down. And my foot on this side, I can't bend my toes backwards like that. I can't move my foot back. I have foot drop, and I don't know what's causing it. It was starting to come back a little bit. I was practicing moving my toes. I'm hoping laying on my bed tonight on the floor will help because I've been sleeping in a regular bed for the past week, like up off the ground on a mattress where I'm like all sunk in. And that's terrible for your body. Like, sleeping on the ground puts your organs where they're supposed to be in your body. That's why a lot of Japanese people do that. Their futon mattresses, which is what I have. I have a futon mattress. So I'm hoping that will help sleeping on the floor. Will help correct my foot drop and whatever arm restlessness thing. I don't know. Tiredness. I also wish that you could smell through your device right now because I stink to high heaven because I was on a train for 2 days and could not shower, and it just stinks right in here. Really permeates a lot. It's just awful. But I'm far too tired to do anything about it, so it's gonna have to wait till morning. And then I might have to go to the hospital in the morning. Fun. That'll be a fun trip. You're like, oh, you got a mini stroke, you'll be all right. Like, really? It's terrifying. No, I didn't smoke any cannabis out in Colorado because I can't smoke anything really because I'm trying to get surgeries. And also, just, I don't know, it's kind of fun, but sometimes it can taste a little good, but I don't know, I don't really like it as much anymore since I switched to using my cartridges. It's so much cleaner. I don't have to get my hands sticky. I don't have to cough nearly as much. Like sometimes, I mean, yeah, everybody has to cough a little bit, but not anywhere near like I did when I was smoking things. So here is a book that I made for myself, and I just learned, much to my excitement, that this person, Jonan Vasquez, person that I have spent a good chunk of my life devoting to emulating his art style for a certain project. Not for every project, just for one project. I don't want to steal the whole man's bread and butter from him, obviously. I just wanted to pay homage to this book because it did so much for me in my formative teenage years and my artwork. And learning from him and using his book as basically a template to kind of continue with the same kind of theme. And on the back I put Lenore, who is another slave labor graphics comic by Roman Dirge. So you got Jonan Vasquez and Roman Dirge. And he's going to be at a comic book convention in Ohio in December, I think, and I have to go to that. I absolutely have to go see this person. So, something for me to meditate on. Here is a whole bunch of literature from Mile High Comics. So there's some newspapers. I'm going to get these sometime. Comic book newspapers. The Wiki Citizen Timepiece Watch. And then on the back you got Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 mixtapes. I'd actually be interested in those. I like that idea. That is a grocery ad from Colorado. I hated the grocery store out there, King Super, because it reminded me of in Idiocracy when they're in Costco and they have the door greeter guy, the big guy that looks like he is like Down syndrome a little bit, possibly. And he's just the Walmart, he's just the door greeter and he's like, welcome Costco, I love you. Welcome Costco, I love you. And that's what King Supers reminded me of, because they have this loudspeaker that every couple minutes it's just like, thank you for shopping at King Super. And in one of my more cynical times out there, because I had a lot of them and I was pissed, people were fucking miserable, pedants. The goddamn hotel towed my rental car. They knew full well I knew nothing about a fucking parking permit. And that bitch was just so fucking racist against me. Whatever. I'm gonna call them and report them to the Better Business Bureau. Because there was people there offering me drugs and yeah, it was messed up. I did not feel safe there for the most part. Well, no, I did feel safe there for the most part. There were a couple things that didn't make me feel safe actually, but anyway. Like the door handles falling off, like to the front door. There were like a couple of those laying around. Just like door handles that were taken off. I don't know. These people are fucking insane. I'm never going back to that hotel, at least. Alright, so what do I have in here? I know a couple of things I have in here. I can't remember everything. Oh, this is from my Sadie Smith tour out in Colorado. It's just a bag with some literature in it. Some cards, some stickers. We have a lot of weed out in Colorado. Anyway, so there's just some more literature. I collect a lot of business cards and things because of autism. So that's why I say all weird scraps of paper. The Last Ronin. Finally, I got a copy of this. I got the hardcover copy because it's all they have available. And honestly, this is a really nice book to get a hardcover. So I probably will just stick with this one. So in case you're not familiar with it, which if you're not, you should go back under the rock you came from and maybe join the world in another 1,000 years when you're reincarnated. But this book is about the last surviving Ninja Turtle after Shredder's grandson takes up the, what the hell's that thing? The Kubota thing? I don't know. The helmet. He takes up the Shredder mantle. So it looks like you got some like riot foot soldier police. They're like hitting people to give you a sense like what kind of world this is. And then you have like an aging turtle. I'm not going to tell you which one it is in case you don't know. And he is raising, it appears to be Casey and April's daughter. Her name is Casey. So there's Casey. But I haven't really read any of this yet. So I'm going to read these. I'm going to read this soon because it looks really good. It looks like something I'm going to really like. The turtle is just fully nude now. That is a fully nude Ninja Turtle. He does not wear clothes anymore at home. Maybe that tells you which one he is. And also there's a lot of like flashbacks with his brothers talking to me. That's an illustration by Mr. Eastman, the creator, co-creator. Uh-oh. I'm not going to show you the end. I shouldn't even have looked at that. I'll forget it by the time I get there. So this must be Shredder's grandson. This guy in the white over here. Pretty cool costume. I'm digging it so far. I don't know if I like it more than Shredder, but Shredder is a really cool villain. So yeah, he'll be having like flashbacks of his brothers and they're like talking to him and helping, guiding him and stuff, kind of like Force ghosts with Star Wars. They're showing up and they're giving him advice. So okay, here's the other things I bought. I went with DC Comics for some reason. I don't know, I didn't think to go ask them for any Jonah Vasquez or slave labor or anything. I don't know. It's just in this comic book store and they had Batman and shit all over the place. So I was like, ooh, let's go get DC Comics. Whatever. These ones are kind of cool though. They're all reprints of really early issues. Whiz Comics. A Fawcett publication, January 1940. So that's Shazam on the cover of that one. It's pretty cool. And then we have Batman and Robin. And I think this would be the first appearance of Poison Ivy. That's going to be an interesting issue to read. From what year? It doesn't say, it just says number 181. Maybe it says on the back. 1965? 1965 era? There's a cool Mattel ad on the back. That old Mattel logo. All right, and then the next one I got, I was really pumped when I saw this. I was like, yeah, I gotta get this one right away. Reprint of the first issue of Batman and Robin from 1940 as well. Detective Comics number 38, Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder. So I was looking through this, and Batman and Robin is the only, this is like the only good comic in here. There's one other one that's like okay, Crimson Ghost or something, I don't know. So there you can see a couple more panels of Batman. I'm gonna have fun reading through this first issue. I don't think I ever took the time to like actually read it, but I will now that I have this printed copy. So Batman and Robin got like 8 pages. That's how much of this book is Batman and Robin. And this is how much of it is the other stuff. So, I don't know, these other ones just are not hitting on the streets. This guy's okay. Scarlet Pimp. The Crimson Avenger. And the only reason that that's any good is because he at least has like a little costume and like a mask and shit. Okay, moving forward. Detective Comics number 140, October, $4.99. It was not $4.99 back then. So this looks like it's going to be the first appearance of the Riddler. And I don't know what he's throwing a bunch of like giant puzzle pieces at them to trap them in. I don't know. What does puzzles have to do with riddles? Of course I have to ding up the cover a little bit at the back. At least it's the back cover. So this is 140 and the other one was 38. Slam Bradley? I don't think that one survived. Robot Man definitely did. I know there was a reiteration of him later on. Who does this have? Sandman? I hope this one has Sandman. Toby. No. Toby, what do you need, buddy? It's not Sandman. Oh my, you're a lovable boy. You're a good boy. You want to go out. Get my ass moving. Take you out. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh my goodness. You're a lovable old sparkly angel. He needs this every once in a while. He's sassy. He is a sassy little bugger. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're lovable. Oh, you are such a sensual little guy. I know, he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed. He doesn't want to see how lovable he is. Toby, Booby, Booby. I think you got a big tick on your cheek. Oh, you need to be loved. You need to be held, buddy. Sorry, I'm going to take a break here real quick. Alright, so I'm here in the new Robot Monster Studios. We're soon going to get like a Robot Monster / 9 Feline Comics / Heartless Records Unlimited studio going on in here. I just got a massive attack by some Decepticats. And now my forces are fucking rocked. Shit is annihilated around here, as you can see. It has been for a while, but it's almost back together. Everything's almost back together now. So, I'm going through and I'm watching all of Cliffjumper 1984's videos on his channel, which I've been meaning to do for a long time anyway. Go through and listen to like every single one and like and comment to, you know, most, well, maybe not all of them, but probably like as many as I can. And I just got some new gear for us. I got us a new backdrop, which I'm naming B-Car. So the backdrop that, or this will be A car. The backdrop that Zach has is going to be B-Car. That's for smaller gigs. This is for bigger gigs, the one that I made today. So that's going to be our A-Car backdrop. He's got the B-Car backdrop right now. And I'm framing some artwork. I had to print some photos. I have designs over here for... Not that, that's for the cartoon. That's not the thing, that's not the right thing. Anyway, so I have this design here for some cars from Transformers. So we're going to have some transformable action figures soon. Hopefully within the next year and a half. I have some cool stuff here to sell. An issue of Giant Homicidal Maniac #1, which is autographed. I have an issue of Can Control. This isn't for sale, this is going in my artifact locker. This is a rare magazine from when I was younger. So, Krylon Blaza, 1984. This is one of the coolest original magazines that I had from when I was a graffiti artist back in the day. And I got a bunch of other wacky stuff here. Idea for a comic, a Heartless Records Unlimited comic. I have an animated video that we're working on that I gotta get back to. I got cut off in the middle of all this stuff. So I started making an animated music video, right? I started making this animated music video for Metal to the Moon for me and Zach. And then in the meantime, all this stuff popped up. There's opportunity to go out to Colorado and see Adore Delano. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go out to Colorado and see Adore Delano. You fucking crazy? I've been wanting to go out to Colorado for a long time. And Adore Delano is someone relatively new that I discovered that I really liked. I really enjoyed her music. So yeah. So I went out and I saw the Adore Delano concert. I went and I saw Meow Wolf, and I went and did a bunch of other stuff. I went to Seton Smith, and I went to a bunch of other, I planned a whole bunch of stuff out there. Mile High Comics, that was real exciting. I can't talk at the same time he's talking, so I'm gonna just stop this a second. Shut the fuck up, Sam. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so yeah, I went out and did all that, and then after that, I had an opportunity that popped up, and this was like mind-blowingly rare opportunity to go and see Jonan Vasquez, who, if anybody knows anything about me or Nine Feline Comics or my background in comic books and art, they'll know that I am a huge Jonan Vasquez fan and have been ever since high school. And so even my comic book, Larry the Violent Scientist, is kind of an homage to Jonan Vasquez's work. And so it was like, wow, I got this. I was like, I know my comic's shitty, and this is kind of like, I don't know if I'm there yet. I don't know if I'm ready to go meet like celebrities, even though like I'm almost 40, like whatever. So, and of course, when I got there and I met him, it's just like, it's so overwhelming because I don't go out into crowds a lot. So these were like my first conventions, my first interactions with any celebrity people. So I'm like, of course, I get overwhelmed by it, and then I kind of freeze up, and it's like I can't get out all of the things and just how influential their artwork and how important what they have done has been to me. So I got to meet them. I got to meet Kevin Smith. I don't know if I started the video after I met Kevin Smith or before I met Kevin Smith. I'm not sure. I think I probably started the video after. No, I don't know. I think I started the video, and then the thing for Kevin Smith popped up. So then I was like, all right, I gotta go and get ready for this Kevin Smith thing. And that was around what, like July, August. And then after that, it was like the Adore Delano thing popped up like in October, and I was like, oh shit, I got like a couple months to get ready for that now. So then I didn't have time to get back into the animation process that much. I got into doing some comics and some other things around the house. And so then after that, then it was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I don't have the energy for one more round of this, but Jonan Vasquez is going to be at GalaxyCon in Columbus, Ohio. And that's just like not that far. I can actually just drive to that one instead of taking the trains, you know. So I had to drive out there, and I don't travel well. I discovered on these 3 experiences, I don't really travel that well. It's hard. I don't interact well in large crowds, obviously, and so it's something I'm going to have to train for in the future, because it's definitely something that I have to get into because I really enjoy a lot of it, and it just seems like where I need to be in life or in the future. So, you know, I have to train and prepare so that I can do that annually, a couple times a year, get out to those kind of events. I never really learned about any of that stuff when I was younger. This was my first experience ever going out and doing anything like that this last year. So it's been really cool going out and exploring different events and things that you can get into, different conventions and, you know, things like that. Because I never really thought about it much before when I was younger. I didn't really know how to go about doing anything like that. So yeah, it's been fun. Anyway, I'm going back and I'm listening to all his videos. I just made a new backdrop for us. I got our instructions here. I'll give a tour later on. So here's our new backdrop. It's going to be a bit wider than the other one, and the letters go across instead of in a block. So, two different variants for us. I gotta go finish doing the touch-ups on this. I feel so fat. Ever since I talked to the plastic surgeon, because I have to go to the plastic surgeon because I'm going to get breast augmentation, so I'm going to get a breast implant surgery, and they're going to liposuction. I'm also getting a tummy tuck and some gender affirming surgeries to my face. So they're going to take some fat from my stomach and then they're going to put it onto my hips. So I was told, because I was at around 160, because I was trying to be like really skinny and like get as skinny and as toned as I could, because I have some like weight problems when I was younger, so I have skin and stuff. So they had to, I'm trying to work on that and get that fixed up. So I have to go see a plastic surgeon, and yeah, so that's what's going to happen. So I had to gain 20 pounds and I feel fat as shit right now, because I was like so happy and so pumped that I lost all this weight, and then I had to go and gain weight, and it sucked. Because I was eating like all health food, I was eating all plant-based food, like it was so good. I like eating a lot of fruit. I'm actually gonna probably go eat some fruit when I'm done here. But shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, it sucks because I was like so skinny and I was so happy about that, and then I had to go gain 20 pounds. I feel that shit, but whatever. She's gonna liposuction it, and then I'll get the surgeries and I'll look a lot better, and then I'll be able to exercise and tone my body the way I want it to from there. So I have this G1 transformer, and let me go sit a little bit closer to you right now. So I look like shit right now. I haven't gotten in the shower. I need to clean up my face and everything. So I have here a G1 transformer I bought. He's missing a piece on the front of him, his jaw, which is pretty common. It's like a jaw that sticks out. The little rhinoceros beetle. Excuse me. The little rhinoceros beetle. And it's pretty cool. I have the other 3 of these. I didn't review them. I should probably review all of them together. I was thinking, I did see the nose I could buy online and repair him, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sell this one, honestly. But while I have it sitting out, I'll review it. So this is G1 Transformers Deluxe Insecticon Barrage. And I really already like the way his beetle wings open up. That's one of the coolest things so far. The legs look really nice. The way the legs fold is nice. they have these little rotations, which is kind of scary for these thin parts, especially since they're 40 years old. But these little legs rotate by a very small little circular piece. So if you can see this little small circles on the flap up there, that's where these legs are attached to, and it rotates. That's frightening, but it does kind of give a cool feature, an easy breakability feature, but it's cool if you're gentle enough to handle it civilly without breaking it. So yeah, the leg movement is nice on all the legs. They're cool. Not really a big fan of these colors. The yellow and dark green kind of just ugly and off-putting a little bit. Though he does have some metal pieces in here, which is nice. He's got a metal frame to him and some hinges for the arms. So that's pretty cool. So if you put the legs down, looks like his hands automatically popped out. But I don't really want that because, okay, so you want the legs up so you can put the arms down, and then the hands automatically pop out. Stupid, right? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about those stupid goddamn Transformers bugs? This shit's so old and whack. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We love the Transformers. I met Peter Cullen. I got a photo with Peter Cullen. I got a photo with Ricky Simmons and Richard Horvitz. I think I'm saying that last name right. I hope so. And I met Eric Trueheart and Melissa Fawn. I don't know why I had Tim stuck in my head. I met Tim, the writer from Invader Zim. Eric Trueheart and Melissa Fawn. Melissa Fawn is so nice. That's his little arms. That's how it goes. There's your Transformer, and he's got little arms here. Bloop, bloop. And then he's got these arms over here. Transformer. The Transformer. Just kidding. It's not a Transformer, it's a converter. It's a converter's GoBot. This shit sucks. Should throw it away. Should throw this stupid shit in the trash. That's actually a good idea, kids. Like, go out and, like, if you have parents that have action figure collections and it's annoying and they try to talk to you about it and you hate it, just go bust all their action figures with a hammer and throw them in the trash and melt them down, melt them in a fire. Like, especially if they have old Transformers and old G.I. Joes and old Star Wars figures. If they have them in the package, go and destroy the packaging too. Just go melt it. Just go burn them. If you have parents that collect that shit, it's garbage. Listen to me, kids. If your parents collect action figures and crap, go out and bust it up with a hammer, because then that way my collection will increase in value. The more people like you that go out there and bust up your parents' collection with a hammer and burn it up in a metal trash can and let all the plastic melt together. You can make an art piece with the plastic. You could burn all the action figures together, G1 Transformers, vintage GI Joes, all of them, vintage Star Wars, DC Superpowers, Kenner Superpowers figures, Secret Wars. Just go out. If your parents collect them and it's annoying as crap, listen to your parents talk to that old ass grandpa shit. Just go take the figures and break them apart and throw them out. So then cool people like me that have collections, our collection will get more valuable, and then I can just cash in and get really rich. So that's my advice to you as Gen Alpha and the supporters of America. The future youth of America. That's my recommendation to you, to end this fucking stupid cycle of buying and selling action figures all our goddamn lives. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so as I said at the end of the last segment, I was going to sit down and assemble all my Lego Adventure Time people and commingle them with the other Lego people that I already have set up. So now I'm going to flip the camera around so that you can see what all the Lego people look like assembled and what Lego people I have. Okay, so as you may be able to tell in the background, I'm listening to Cliff Jumper 1984 from Heartless Records Unlimited. My bandmate, drummer for multiple bands for Heartless Records Unlimited. So I'm listening to all his videos today and giving him likes and comments all day long. So let me start on this side. This is Pointy. This is one of my favorite tools that I use for my crafting. It's quite a useful device, but also quite useless. It does this. It unscrews at this end, and then you can flip it around and screw it into the other end. I wish I had another end like this to put in so I could have like a Darth Maul one of these, but I don't need that. It can just be, this is like my lightsaber. Okay, so I have Lego Starfire, which I got from eBay. This is Lego Raven from Teen Titans, which I also got from eBay. This is Beetlejuice. I guess I don't have to say Lego every fucking time because they're all obviously Legos. This is Beetlejuice. I got him at the GalaxyCon in Ohio, in Columbus. This is Wednesday, and I got her at the GalaxyCon in Columbus also. And I gave her a little sword. I wish I had a little crossbow for her, but the sword will work for now. This slug goes to this figure back here. I can't remember his name. I don't know Adventure Time that well. It was like the generation after me, like a little bit, but I still really appreciated the artwork and the cartoon, and I like it a lot more now than I did back then when it was out. But I did like it back then also when it was on TV. So then back to Adventure Time, I have Finn, and this is a version of Finn. This is a variant of Finn with a different backpack, where the backpack just goes around the neck. And then I also have another variant over here that I think I'm just gonna sell. I don't know where I put it. So this variant has little me see if I can like get it different in the bag here. So it's kind of smashed and a little bit damaged already, but it's got little hooks on his backpack. So it kind of gives the illusion of like straps, kind of like this guy's backpack here. Has the little straps there. So you got those for Finn. So this variant also has a different sword and a little Jake, which I don't really like, this little Jake that comes with him. So I'm gonna sell this one. All right, back to the lineup. I got a little BMO here. He goes with this guy. This is Mo. Then I got Jake, the dog, Princess Bubblegum, which is one of my favorites. Then I got Marceline. This is young Marceline. I want to get like older teenage Marceline. This is like kid Marceline. King Tut from Batman from DC. Susan Strong, Adventure Time. Boba Fett. I really like this version of Boba Fett. There's a bunch of different Boba Fetts. I think I'm probably going to get another one eventually. But I got this one at the Comic-Con. This one I got online. Most of my DC ones, this Catwoman back here, I got from online. I really like this Catwoman also. I like her little helmet. And you got this guy. I don't know who he is, but I really like him aesthetically from Adventure Time. I got a little Lego keychain stormtrooper. He's pretty beat up, but he's still there. I got this lemon guy. It's not Justin Roiland that does his voice on Adventure Time. So I got him. This bear guy from Adventure Time. Like a journalist or something. Reporter. This is Skater Girl with the medical bag, but I don't have her hair. I'm gonna try to speed this up. Here is Batman, Superman versus Batman, and then Superman versus Batman. ... Batman. This is the Fire Princess. This is the Master Builder, Fire Princess from Adventure Time, Master Builder from Lego Movie, Ice King and Gunther from Adventure Time, Batgirl, Mo from Adventure Time, Banana Guard from Adventure Time, Evil Guy from Adventure Time, King from Adventure Time, Other Guard from Adventure Time, and Prismo. And that's all of them. Oh, and then I have this one up here that's me and my cat Kitty, who has passed away. So this is a custom set that I want to duplicate, and I want to turn it into my own custom like Heartless Records set that I can sell to people. And then the little thing pops off of here, because this is like already knockoff Legos, so like I can knock off a knockoff because they're already knocking off something else. So that's a vision I have for the future. Make my own custom little Lego set. All right, so that's... Shut up, Zach. Just kidding. So these are all my Lego people that I have.